This man is single-handedly going to get this nerfed. Welcome back to the channel for another caster game where Louis MT has once again taken to the Golden Horde. Folks, this is weirdly looking like the more broken Civ of all the 4 new ones. In a weird way. Golden Horde, a Civ that struggles in the early game, I think. But if you can get to Castle and beyond, you are Buzz Lightyear screaming to infinite and beyond. The cheap stone armies, the Kipchak with the AoE damage, it feels like the possibilities of ways to cheese your opponents are endless. The challenge is getting there. And that's why Louis has resonated with this Civ more than any of the new ones. Louis is the ultimate Age of Empires cockroach. And I say that with respect. This guy does not get slain easily. It's rare to see him fall early. He always finds a way of wiggling through to that later phase of the game. And right now, I can think of no better Civ for that than the Golden Horde. Lucifron, on the other hand, it may not be Tuklak time, but it is still going to be Elephanto fun time here. We have got a pick into the deli. We're just going to 4x a little bit in the early game here to speed on through. Golden Tent, of course, coming in. We're probably going to see Torgud and Khan. I think Torgud and Khan is basically the only viable option right now for Golden Horde for Age 2. The building carts is just terrible. Like, there's a theory about how it could be good around, like, getting insta-blacksmith timings in Castle or getting monastery times in Castle, but I just don't think it holds up. Khan and Torgud are just simply Torgud. Sorry, I had to make that joke. Yeah, the efficiency around stone in particular is very important. Like, this Civ struggles a lot in the early game with its stone generation. It's pretty hard capped. And that's a problem because stone is critical to your success when you play this Civ. You need it for so many good things. You want to scale your infinite food economy? Need stone. You want to get different edicts? You need stone. Want to build your best heavy cav units? Need stone. Want to get extra production rate? Need stone. Want to get specialist skills such as the Kipchak triple shot? You need stone. And if you want to go into Imperial Age and build an army cheaply, you also need stone. Yeah, considering you only get 60 stone base, even though it's infinite, it's slow. So you're getting 60 stone per age, and you can't inflate that amount until Castle Age anyway. That means you're hard capped at 120 stone a minute in the Feudal Age. The only possible way you could increase it further would be, what, trade? Yeah, but the stone tech is locked out, isn't it? It's a weird Civ for sure. I like this from Louis. Sets up on the deer. We'll slow it down in just a second, actually, as we have started to get units coming out. And the fortified outpost is going to be there to protect both the gold as well as the food gathering. But he, weirdly enough, hasn't buffed his economy. No, I thought he was going to actually fortify here. A fortified outpost here makes a lot of sense. With the gold, the Uvu, just protects all of it. Speaking of that Uvu, we have got the Ghazi raiding through. Reminder, the Torgud are DPS-wise worse Keshiks, but health-wise much tankier knights. It creates quite a weird dynamic, actually, compared to what most people are used to as well. Did I see the Steam hardware stuff? Wonder how well the new PC can run AoE 4? I saw it. I haven't looked into it too much. Honestly, if I need a PC that wants to run Age of Empires 4, my choice is very simple. All I need to do is come into the KillerPigeon Twitch channel, type !PCS, click on that link, and then go through and build myself a PC that's going to be godly. Or, right now, guys, you have a look, PCSpecialist have got some offers on. Black Friday sales are on, so on some select pre-built systems, you can get bigger discounts than normal. But yeah, we trust in PCSpecialists, considering that we've trusted their amazing laptop to run all of our production. And reminder, we stream to Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok. We encode at different resolutions. We record locally in 2K resolution. And it does all that without a whimper or a whine. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, that's the part that's driving me crazy with Emma as well, by the way, is when she's like, I want a Steam Deck, and now I want GabenCube. Here's the thing. She's got a PC that's still, by today's standard, pretty good. It's my old PC. She's fine. She's just greedy. And what's up, Townhouse? I see you, mate. Appreciate the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Swarm. What a legend. Yo, Aina, somewhat pricey PC with my code? Nice. Go for it. What are you waiting for? The new supercards sound kind of depressing. AMD graphics cards are looking good. The X3Ds are already out for the latest generation. It's a pretty decent timed upgrade. Oh, and also, like, the other thing that's good about upgrading now is RAM prices are about to start going through the roof. So if you were considering an upgrade, like, now's a great time before that gets ridiculous. RAM prices are going to keep rocketing because of the purchase around, like, I believe it's AI is driving the price up again because of GPU RAM using similar materials. Damn AI, right? Like, what was it before? Was it RAM before that used to have the problem as well? Yeah, I think RAM previously had this. With DDR4, they had a huge problem with RAM pricing. Do you guys remember several years ago? And at that point, it was mobile phones' fault. Because, like, mobiles were eating up all the silicon and such used for RAM, if I remember correctly. Okay, so Louis is going for castle. Guys, I think we know what's happening here. It looks so silly with these Tortgood. They are subtly very powerful units. Think of these like the Demi-Lancers from Lancaster, but taken to the extreme. You know, like Demi-Lancers that got injected with the Super Soldier Serum. 270 HP and 10 damage. You know, they can run past a few spearmen and still strike down your workers. They don't have to care. Spearman just diving in. Of course, a little bit vital. But Louis, he's got the fortified outpost. He did go for a second one that we talked about. That's buffing his production. And he also went for the Karash, which is pretty cool here against the Ghazi, I think. Not something that's going to insta-die, but also it just gives you the armor. Louis just trying to raid in the meantime. Does end up losing the Uber, which is unfortunate there. Considering that he hasn't got much stone in reserve anyway. Oh, you got a 40-inch Monarch? That's intriguing. I don't know if if you're 40-inch and it's 1440p, I'd say that's, like, probably too big. I feel like the best size for 1440p is probably 27-inch. 32 can maybe make work. Like, I was originally talking... I need to get a mono sponsor, actually, because there was someone in the works, but, like, it fell through in the end. That we were talking about sending a 32-inch 4K OLED. And I was like, hell yeah, that'd be amazing. So I need to find a sponsor for that now. Relic Uvu's on the way. Sponsored by Stone. Yeah, this is a worrisome timing. Lucifron with a dive, though. Army is big. Louis showing a lot of patience. He's just trying to whittle away at the army with all of the garrison arrows. It's going to take a lot of arrows to fell these bad boys. The Ghazi need to just be dealt with first. But he's waiting for the spearman to get cleared by the TC. Yeah, nicely played. Gets the count low. Only lost one worker so far. Reminder, folks, he's already on his way up. And because he builds villages slightly quicker, 2 every 37 seconds, he can afford to lose a villager hero there. I'm going to get out again. Going to go for the torch this time. Louis. He's got to guard this. He knows it. He comes around the back. Tortgood, look for the engage. He just ham-fists it into spears. Why wouldn't you? With 270 HP, the counter unit takes over 10 hits to kill you. Love the way he's using the fortified outpost against Lucifron. The pathing a little bit weird at first there for the Ghazi, and the meltdown is real. Ghazi erased. Archer's the only thing left alive. A disastrous position for Lucifron. He has 42 military, but it doesn't feel like it. No, Louis is just in a great position here. This is the power of the Tortgood. And in 20 seconds, they're going to automatically get even tankier and do even more damage. And have you noticed the pattern with that, guys? Units that auto upgrade their stats in Age of Empires 4. I'm trying to think if there's been any that have looked bad. Not necessarily. Situational maybe, but always good in some way. And there you go. 40 more HP on these bad boys. An extra 4 damage. An extra scare factor at it. And yeah, if you're at 1440p and struggling with FPS, 1080p would improve you a little, for sure. I like 1440p too much, which is why I just go and get gigastacked hardware instead. I'd be screwed at 4K. I think everyone would though if you're a 144 Hz gamer. Depending on the game, of course. No game, this is war though. Lucifron, he's trying to save up, but it's taking quite some time. Ah, boy. Here we go. It begins. Louis MT, he just queued up the Kipchak. The Kipchak, of course, the brand new horse archer from Age of Empires 4. And a force to be recommended. They cost more than a horse archer. It's an extra 30 resources, but you get more health than a horse archer. I believe it's an extra 20. Then on top of that, you're talking about a unit that will eventually get a triple shot ability. These things are scary. And you can see with the stone generation starting to come in, he's already setting up additional Uvus. And on top of that, he has got the Shaman moving out. Yeah, I wonder if he just Relic Uvus this. Probably not against Delhi because of the Ghazi. It's a bit threatening. But if he wanted to, guys, to instantly get stone, he could just drop it here. Because with the Relic Uvus landmark, he now has the ability to deploy relics as an Uvu. And he's doing it! Yes, Louis! Yes! This is what makes it crazy. This strategy is so good. All he needs to do is walk over, drop it straight away, walk to the next one. Remember when people at one point were building outposts on relics of HRE? It's like that. You arrive, you instantly get the reward. And sure, it's at risk, but the effort it takes to destroy one. It's a 1500 HP structure. Louis creeping out for more, but unfortunately, he's only going to get one. Yeah. The Relic Uvu strat is theoretically very powerful, but remember what I said about even building this one out here originally against Delhi would be a bit risky. The other problem is, look at what's happened. This is a sad Relic Uvus game because Lucifron already has 2 with 2 more on the way home. Now, in fairness to Louis, the interesting thing about Relic Uvus is even if you don't get any relics, it's still going to buff all your Uvus by 20%. And Uvus are infinite gatherers, by the way. Like, when the stone goes down to 1, it will stay at 1 and keep generating. And does it cost anything to make the Relic Uvus? Nah. That's the wild part. It costs 2 seconds of your monk's time to deploy a Relic Uvu. That is it. There is no additional cost. In fact, if I can find the monk, you can see on it right here. 2 seconds, that's it. Right, picks it up, floops it down, done. Such a powerful ability. What else is powerful is this heavy cav combo with the Kipchak. He hasn't got the tech yet, though, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, oh, sorry, he did already. He's already got it. He's already got triple shot. Wait, has he? No, he just queued it up. I was about to say, I was like, wait, what? Where is it? It was in backlog. So he gets triple shot, and then he hilariously gets Uvu offering as well to inflate the stone even further. So he's going to be looking to rush archery range reinforcements, which will allow him to get an extra Kipchak for every rotation of production. And remember, you won't pay more for that. You'll still just pay the 300, but instead of getting 2, you'll get 3 Kipchaks. I'll not be able to read messages once we go beyond 1k regular. I wouldn't say that necessarily. I feel like I do a very good job keeping up on messages, no matter how many people are chatting. And there's the splash, guys. This is the ridiculous part. Oh, wow, look, it's double pony. Well, of course, Spearman would counter. No, Spearman don't counter this. They get countered by it because you group them up. You're going to have to stagger it against this just to feel safe. And even then, eventually your Spearman will charge in. And Louis is about to make it even rougher for Lucifron. We've got range damage 2 on the way. He's just doubled the Kipchak count in the fights. Men-at-Arms also littered in now. And the stockyards. Someone said these might be slightly slower than sheep gathering, by the way. They said it looks like it's 0.7 compared to 0.75. But even with that in mind, because it's infinite food and you stand on the spot, this is still more efficient than farms. This is a lot more efficient. 96 gigabytes of 6,000 RAM is about 520 euros. That's insane. Yeah, like it's spiking so quick. I would take advantage of the current prices of PCs if you're thinking about an upgrade at the moment before they inflate their prices. And like I said, we've even got some pre-builts on PCS, on PC Specialist that's on offer right now. So definitely go check that out. And remember, do it via my link so they know that I sent you. Well, Lannisters don't seem to be sending their regards on this one. Lucifron. I don't like this Archer solution, man. It's not as valuable as you think. It really isn't. Like, it's weird how easily you can end up countered. Even the Knights actually struggle against the Kipchak, remember, because of the bleed damage. Louis. Just poking at that small spin wave. I mean, I like that Lucifron stopped building them. It kind of felt pointless at this stage. Now the clash comes through. Men-at-Arms fronting it alongside the Khan. But no Toragud. So he does lose the Khan straight away. Bit of a missed micro there from Louis. But now look at the splash damage. Look at the bodies. This just gets more and more ridiculous. And the reason is because the forms we've seen so far have not been optimized. When you talk about top-level players that are capable of great micro, the more that they look at this under a lens, the more they calculate the correct count of Kipchak to one-hit kill a blob of archers, and the more split fire you're going to see. Lucifron does still have some knights left over to be scary with. The Kipchaks can kite that out. And it's just the littering of Toragud that comes through. Lucifron is struggling to clear anything here. At this point, he'd struggle to clear a plate if it had one peanut on it. At this point, you know those little kiddie Etch-a-Sketches? He'd struggle to clear one of them swiping left or right. Because Louis has taken any ability for Lucifron to clear things away. 15 Kipchak now. Lucifron has got nada left to fight with, and he is in the middle of a farm and castle transition that could easily end him. How does this tournament work? We have a tournament every single week. It's the Midweek Muster. We're a weekly tournament. This is week number 12 of 40. Every week, we start with a round of 32 bracket, single elimination. You keep going until there's only one left. We're here in the final four. Soon looking to be the final two with Louis, with the way that he's playing this. Castle goes up. Lucifron has got village fortresses on the way. And that is going to be the second castle. So he has a way of getting his worker force up again. But now, here's a thought for you. If I'm Golden Horde and I see you defend like this, what's to stop me from going Imperial Age? I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, no? Like, if your opponent's doing this, he's just invested a ridiculous amount of stone into buildings. 1,800 stone, and then he's going to eventually be free TC. That's going to inflate his food investment in workers from 150 to 450 per minute. He's not going to fight you. So what does Louis do? What Golden Horde try to do every night, Pinky? Take over the globe. Not the world, the entire globe. With stone armies. This is gonna get dirty. He's rushing out to gold now. Lucifron does find him, though. Okay, so that's gonna be some good idle time achieved, actually. That's pretty important. I wonder, does he go for the Stockyard Edict? I have not seen Louis use it once, which is surprising. The Stockyard Edict is super effective because it allows you to generate gold off of all the stockyards in range of an outpost. Wait, I'm on the front page of the AoE website? Am I? Me? You sure about that? Yeah, this looks pretty rough now. I am? Link me after this. I didn't know about this. But I do know what this brings, guys. Stone armies is absolutely mind-boggling. If you guys want to see 30 knights produced a minute out of one building, you came to the right place. Not only do you get the ability to produce 30 knights a minute, they're going to be heavily discounted. This is an insane build. And that's what allows it as well. Stables reinforcements coming in, so he's going to be producing 3 Tordagood instead of 2 every rotation. This ability is crazy. The gold stockyard edict is ridiculously weak, though. You need full stockyards around his tower to get 200 gold a minute. It actually maths out the same as enclosures. So if you're just building your stockyards the correct way, it's actually not that bad. Like, look at the way it's built already. If he'd just been building in a full circle anyway, he just dropped an outpost, you're good to go. Seriously, guys, like, if you do the maths on it, it's literally the same efficiency as English farms. So it's actually pretty good. Especially with the way that Louis built up here. I think after Stone Armies gets tweaked, you'll probably see people start doing that with Yam Network Trade coming in as well. Because then the gold gen is wacky. Now, it's all about this. And there's the other detail that guarantees those 30 knights a minute. He's got increased supplies coming through to buff up his production rate by 50%. That's right. It is about 1.6 times as effective as standard Military Academy. Military Academy is 33%. This is 50%. And Lucifron looks like he's thinking about Imperial as well. Oh, buddy. No, no, no. Oh, the Kipchaks! The Kipchaks! Okay, okay. He tried to spread the fire. It looked like it bugged even more there. The splash wasn't full. That should have been all dead within like 3 shots. So Lucifron's lucky he didn't lose everyone there. Does he have textiles? Yeah, he does have textiles, so it makes it a bit harder, but still, it's ridiculous damage. And this is about to be ridiculous too. Louis. We've seen it before. It looks dirty every time. Elite Tordagood every 6 seconds. He'll get 3 of them for the price of 1 night. And it's on the way. This is not for the faint-hearted. Look away if you're easily disgusted. 350 HP, auto-upgraded Keshiks with 20 damage. And an unlimited factor to them. Look at the stone. He can afford to just keep pumping it. The only annoyance right now is he doesn't have a backlog, so he can't just mash the button until he gets Carpal Tunnel. But if he keeps looking, he's pretty much ready to build another one as soon as the last comes out. Just keep watching that count. He's also adding in Keshiks, which are getting upgraded. A reminder, he's getting 3 Keshiks every rotation while paying the price of 2. Who said GH is bad again? The early game is kind of bad. Like, the reason they look this ridiculous is because they keep getting to these expensive stone decks. Even the landmark choice producing these knights, that's Imperial Age. It's like Kargana on speed. But the thing that's crazy is, like, remember, you pay $950 to get the batch production. But if you do that, you're getting a 33% discount on the cost of your units, really. You're getting 50% extra for free. Yeah, like, once you're at this point, it's insane. But it's like, it goes back to that idea when someone's like, oh, man, Ottomans is ridiculous. He's got 12 great bombards. Like, yep. Yeah. Why were you allowed to get to that point? It's the same with the Golden Horde. They do truly become the Golden Horde at this stage. But the struggle is convincing all of the local dignitaries to back up the Khan. I'm going to back up a lot soon because that Wallalol's not doing anything. He triple Wallalol'd straight away. And when I look at the wave of backup coming from Louis, and I look at Lucifron's, I mean, at this point, it doesn't look like the Delhi could even back up a phone. This is ridiculous. Batu Khan at 756. Oh my god. And you guys thought Jean was tanky. The Batu Khan has 756 HP with biology. Oh my god, what a unit. And now, what a smash. Lucifron, the War Elephants will not be able to hold. There's simply too many things to hit. Lucifron will be struck down in the 4th. And Louis MT making it look like the Conqueror Horde. Gold doesn't cover it. These guys are pure diamond gems in the late game.